what are you doing here? So, okay, so event sub WebSocket data. Okay, so if it's a welcome message, process welcome message. Okay, so I get the message text and I want to immediately call handle message text like that and hand it the message text. Okay, yeah, so I'm missing arms, but that's fine. We'll match arms. We'll deal with you. Okay, so for message text, and now inside of here, I need to match event. Wait. Twitch API sub event sub event. Okay, so Twitch API event sub event event parse WebSocket. Hand it the message. Okay, and then you're going to be just one of these two. Oh, and then, okay, so I don't do that. Hold on. So we're going to context. This is parsing WebSocket message text. Then we have all of these. Okay, so if you're a welcome, I am extracting out the metadata and payload, and I want to process the welcome message. And I'm passing in the session, payload.session. So it's something. Okay, hold on. So I've taken all these fun things. Okay, so we know we're going to have that lifetime. All right, so we're going to have data, which is going to be, it's called, it's actually just session data. It's going to be session data from you. You need an anonymous lifetime. We want the client, which is that. We want our token and our streamer. We're going to return a result with nothing in it. Okay, so we're going to create a transport. So actually in here, might as well just grab you. Lifetime A, Shadow's lifetime is already in scope. Oh, do you have to be a B? Oh, actually I don't have to create a lifetime because we already have lifetime in scope. Okay, so data. Cannot find value data. Oh, because this is session data. Okay, there we go with that. Helix client. Okay, so then next we have our client. Create event subscription. Okay, so this is where we subscribe to what we want to subscribe to. So our subscription itself is going to be event sub channel points, custom reward redemption, add v1. Broadcaster user ID and pass it streamer ID, and we have to clone you. Cool. Transport. We have our transport. We have to clone you. And we have our token. We'll await. Give a context. This is, what are we doing? We are creating event or subscribing to events. Okay, and that's that, and then we're good there. Okay, so process welcome message happens up here, right? Welcome. Okay, so in this to do, self dot process welcome message. We have session data. Session data? It's a lot of events I threw in here. Okay, so process welcome message, payload. Oh, it's just a payload session. Where did I get the payload from? Payload. Okay, so payload. No. Payload dot session. Then we have our client. So this is the client token streamer. we will await context, and this is handling welcome message. Okay, you're upset. Cannot find client. Okay, so you need to have the client passed in here. So client, token, streamer. Okay, so that makes you happy, and then you are less happy here. Okay, yeah, so handle message text. We want our client, token, and streamer. Okay, we want to await context. Okay, so what are we doing here? We are handling message text. And we're good to go there. Okay. No more errors. We've handled one thing, the message text. Okay, so other parts of the message text that we have to handle. Coffee drinker, hello. How are you doing today? Okay, so we have our welcome. Next up, keep alive, we don't do anything. Just got back from work after going out for sushi. Nice. That sounds like a nice, fun, I assume lunch, right? Because if it's dinner, then you're working late, which in our field is usually never a good thing. A notification has another match in it. Which of course it does. Okay, so for process WebSocket data notification, what am I doing? Okay, so I'm matching the payload. Okay, so which is a type event, which is I think coming from this. You stopped work at 6 p.m., went for a walk, got sushi, took the train home. Oh, okay, back from work. Okay. My brain completely misread that. My brain read that as you got back to work after going out for sushi. Okay. Opposite. Well, then hopefully your day was great. Because it sounds, ending the day with sushi, then no longer having to do any work. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. Also, this file is messing with my brain. It's making it hard for me to speak now, which is always fun. Okay, so I have a payload event. We're going to match on the payload. And here's where we have all the channel custom reward stuff. So here's where we can do the thing we want to do. Okay, not going to worry right now about that. I think, okay, for all of these, what did I do? I just did a print line that it's happening. And I don't really care at all. Okay, so we're going to come, we are going to, okay, so end at the payload. And it's going to do its thing. Great. Revocation. In revocation, we're bailing, so we are crashing. So something really bad happened. So we're going to bail. All right, so stream revocated, whatever that means. And then reconnect, I want to go back, I want to process the welcome message again. So self.process welcome message, and we hand it payload session. What? Payload session. Client token streamer. Okay, so this is reconnecting. Oh, I put this in the wrong place. Oh, weird. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to put you right there. And then we have this where we just don't do anything in the case that it gets something else. Okay. No errors, no warnings. Okay, so that should be all those things. We have our pings and pongs. Okay, so we're not doing anything with you. So I probably can just change you to be literally anything else, and we're just going to ignore you for right now, and hopefully it'll be fine. And then all the way down here, we're going to ignore everything but the one we care about. So it's not charity, it's not a channel update, not a. We could do fun things with like follows and subscribes now, can't we? Okay, so we have our all those. Okay, so then I want to, we're just going to print line. channel point redemption happened. And I get, okay, so we get a reward, which is a payload. Okay. Theoretically, this should work. Now, this has happened to me a couple times where the CSRF token doesn't match the first time I do this, but the second time it works just fine. And I don't know why that is. I wonder if it's like I'm taking too long to do it. The URL looks fine coming back. No, okay, so hold on. State CSRF does not match when exchanging user token. Okay, I am pasting the right thing, right? Maybe I'm not. Okay. Wants to, okay, so I authorize. I get the full URL. This has a code in it. It has a scope. It has a state. So I copy all this, paste in you. Okay. That time I got through. Thread main panicked. Source main called result unwrap on an error value running WebSocket. Connected to Twitch. URL error TLS support not compiled in. Okay. That's one we just added in. What feature do we have in here? Okay, so we have Tokyo, RT, multi-thread. Oh, okay, so we need macros, RT. Okay. Tokyo tungstenite. We need, okay, rest ls. Tokyo rest ls. Oh, and then also the this is what? Rust ls, TLS, WebPKI roots, and then Twitch API. Okay, so I think those will work. Okay, I think it's waiting now. So if I redeem a message, it has to be a unique one. Oh, and of course the ad break starts. Okay. I'll go ahead and take a quick break. What message? It needs to be a reward, a custom reward. So not one of the Twitch ones, but one of the ones I created. Like for example, the Quack or change Helix theme, which is the one we want to do for this. And there we go. It worked. And unfortunately, Zilby's not here, so I have to refund you. But there we go. Okay, so that's working. So I specifically want to I want to grab the title out, don't I? So it's gonna be fun. I shouldn't have done this in the middle. Okay. Hold on. Can I foreground in a different window? No, I can ZU. Foreground the wrong one. Wait. Job not found 1. Isn't this job 1? Foreground 2? Uh-oh. I forgot how foreground works, apparently. Oh, %1. Okay, that's what it is. Apparently we're fine now though because my code crashed. Thread main panicked at WebSocket handler 929. All branches are disabled and there is no else branch. What? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so if you're working now though, we don't need you anymore. So let's drop you down. Wait. Uh-oh. Yeah, that problem again. I don't know why sometimes I end up having this issue or not. Like sometimes I feel that it might have something to do with time, but I'm not sure. Like there, that time it worked. Okay. So WebSocket handler, process welcome message. Okay, process WebSocket notification. We get you. Okay, so I want let I want the title of the notification to be ooh, okay. It might be one of those. How about message? Okay, so I don't actually think it's that. I think it's payload. And so if we look back at what we had here, so we have payload. Okay, so we have, okay, payload subscription first. Condition that, okay, create transport. Oh, then we're in message. Message reward title. Message reward title, and then I can also do message broadcaster. No, that's my username. Can I see your username? Message reward user login username. Wait, no, this is a close of that. Wait, what are you? Now I'm confused. Okay, so I want payload message. Oh, I'm not allowed to go in there. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm getting an event out. Okay, that looks right. So an event with a payload channel point custom reward redemption. Uh-oh. Let's see. Okay, so what I can get message out of it. There's an event something train. Yeah. Okay, an event train impl. Is it this? So it was event something trait. Yeah. There's an event subscription. Payload. Okay, hold on. This event is a Twitch API event sub event. Okay, so Twitch API event sub event. Specifically, I want this event. I then get the particular event that I'm looking for, and I get that payload, right? Okay. So custom points redemption. Okay, so I get this one. Okay, so now we have event subscription. Wait, so I'm looking for message off of this. So event subscription for channel points. Look at the associated payload type. Where is, wait, where do I find that? This? Our type payload, channel points, custom reward redemption, add v1 payload. So I look into you. Okay. So now I see that. These are all public. Okay. Okay, so it's a payload with the thing in it. So hold on. Can I do let title equals, I want payload. We have subscription and message. So message. I was just to type message. I want to get at the thing you're in. Can I deref you? No. Can I deref you? No. Yeah, so I'm getting this special payload. Okay, so I know I want to get into here. How do I get there from the friggin' payload? So this payload I get the message. Message. Oh, it's going to be one of these things. Oh, but then I don't know how to get that out. Have you used event subscription? Maybe. Probably not. No. Where is that? Event subscription. That is Twitch API event sub. Okay, so event sub. Event subscription. Okay, so payload message. Still doesn't give me what I want out of it. It didn't seem to change anything. So I get the message here. Okay, so here, if I now hand it the title. Hey. Bad thing. Did it crash? Is that why it was weird? Okay, I want to get you back immediately again. Okay, so I've used that. If I okay, so we got okay, so it is a notification here. So now okay, now I have a notification. Which is weird. Because here it says it's a payload. But how do I get the thing out? Message itself is an enum. Yeah, all these are enums. Oh, I need a match on it. Yeah, okay. Apparently my brain isn't working too well. Okay, so let's match on the payload. message. Okay, we have our, we don't care about the rest of these, right? So here to view, if it's a notification, we have our message. There we go. Now we should have our thing. So now I want to do a print line, or I guess like we get the title, right? So that title, message dot, there we go. I don't have access to the title. Reward dot title. There you go. So let redeemer message dot user name. So we got a string and a display name. I probably want to turn this into a string here. So we have two strings like that. And then we can drop this in. Okay, so then we can say print line. Oh, and is there a message? Let. So this is going to be like data. Reward. Cost ID prompt title. User input. Okay. So all right, so I can say redeemer redeemed title input. I wonder if I can predict why that's happening, because I don't know off the top of my head. The second time it works though. Okay, so now if we redeem, so let's say I redeem change Helix theme, and I say something light. Something went wrong on Twitch's side. Cool. Oh, reward. Okay, reward is on cooldown. I need. Let's see. We can fix that. Your rewards, channel points. What should the cooldown be? What is my cooldown for this? 10 minutes. Let's do like. Let's do no cooldown for right now. Okay, so we can do change Helix theme, and we can just do, we can say something like, oh, I forget one of the other themes, Dracula. Berserker redeemed change Helix theme, Dracula. Nice. Okay. So that's cool. All right. So left to do for this, I need to create a struct that is going to be sent over the wire, and then we need to send something out on a channel. And then that's going to be what we catch, as it were. So that's going to be really cool. Now, how are we going to do that? In our library, because this is an infinite loop, when we run it, I'm going to have to either create a channel here. No, I can't create a channel because this never exits. So we have to take in a channel. We have to take in a receiver. No, we have to take in a sender. Yeah, so if we use something like cross term, or like, let's say we don't use anything at all. We just use, all right, so I just use a sender and I do a future. Oh, we could use futures for this, or we can just do this. Standard sync MPSE sender. I don't know if it really matters which one we use. Let's say I do this. We have our sender. In our sender, we're going to send right now, let's just send a string, but that's going to have to be a struct that has those three pieces of information. What the redemption is, which is probably going to be in an enum. It's going to be very specific. Well, it could be a string. But either way, okay. So this is going to send out there. I need to pass this sender into our WebSocket. So we have to give ownership to you. So we'll have a sender here. And I believe a sender, I can clone it as many times as I want. So this one actually might be better to throw in here, wouldn't it? So if we have our sender, like you, I'm not going to be able to do default with this, am I? Okay, so then down at the bottom, we have this access to self. So I should be able to, at this point in time, do a self.sender send, and I want to format, and we can just put this in here for right now. Context, this is going to be sending redemption message. Okay, and then this one. Run takes 2. Wait, what? What did I do? Go to definition. What have I done? Let's see. This is source main. Okay, so run. Right. So we have our sender come in here. So then I need to create, okay, so sender, receiver. New? How does this work again? I completely forgot how this does its thing. You see sender. Oh, it's channel. Right. I want to MPSC. Right, that's what it was. I create a channel which gives me a sender, receiver, like that. And we pass in the sender here. And then I just don't do anything with the receiver. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I can Fit, hello. How are you doing today? Am I building WebSockets? I am consuming a WebSocket from Twitch. So, sort of. But I'm not building a WebSocket server, if that's your question. Let's see, spawn, and then we have to join this. Spawn, do I just hand it like that? It's been so long since I've used any like async, any of this type of stuff. You saw Tokyo Tungsten dependencies and thought I would try out. Oh, so I'm using it to consume the Twitch event WebSocket. That's what I'm doing. Let's see, we're gonna move. I'm gonna move. I think I have to loop. Let's see, message. I guess it's gonna be an event. Receiver. Attempts to wait for a value on this receiver returning an error if it's hung up. Okay, so we're just gonna wait forever. Go ahead and unwrap it. Why not? And then we're just gonna print line. Received a message. Event. Okay, so we got that. This spawns the thread. I need to do that. So that our this is going to be our receiver thread. And then I think I want to join you after this run, right? So receiver thread, you can join that there, but it will never actually happen, right? Okay. So no errors. So now if I run you, probably the first one will fail, because that's been our pattern so far. Why thread spawn? I've never used Tokyo spawn. I don't know. It's just I've used the other one before and I haven't Tokyo. I guess that's the only reason. I don't know if that's probably not a good reason. Okay, so the second time I do this, I wonder if the URL I'm getting back is different. Like, looks different. No, it looks like the shape of it is exactly the same. Authorize. Okay, come on. Let me do the thing. There we go. We've done the thing. So now when we redeem, so let's do another custom redemption. So change Helix theme. So I don't know, to meow theme. Berserker redeemed, changed Helix theme meow, and received a message, Berserker redeemed, change Helix theme meow. So this is going to be great, right? Because now I'm going to be able to throw this entire run into a thread. Isn't the standard MPSC blocking? It is blocking, yes. Because that's why it's under sync. I'm okay with that because the entire point is that this is going to be thrown into a thread. And so it's going to block inside of its own thread. That's it. That's the plan here. So we can do a Tokyo spawn. I don't think it's going to matter in the end. I think it's in the end it's going to be the same thing. So basically this Twitch Helix API sits here inside of a thread, which is going to be this. And it's going to send messages to our Stream Interactivity Manager, which then, it handed it the sender, right? And so it sends messages back out here. It's going to then listen to that and then call like one of these programs or one of these other things and deal with it, which is going to be great. And then potentially we can now send something back too, which is cool and fun. But right now MVP is just this, which we almost have this working. The only thing that we have left to do, and I am running out of time. I have a meeting in an hour and a half. But I think I have enough time to set this up. I want to touch like the actual message that we're sending out. So this is going to be the like stream event. Chantilly, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing today? And also, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. And a 41-month streak too, for 52 total as well. I think Chantilly is the longest subscribed person that we have. Happy Monday! All right, so what do? We the one thing that we have here, okay, so we have change Helix theme, and then we have an anonymous struct as part of this, which is going to be the username. It's gonna be a string. We have the theme that we want to change it to, so that's a string. I think that's it, right? That's all we care about. And then we can impl. Probably actually give this a name. This is going to be stream event. Stream event. Okay, so I could from a string on it. Ooh, let's do that. Let's do impl from, because we have it on a string, right? String for stream event. It's going to be the title. I want to match on title as stir. And so that's going to be change Helix theme. So if we get change Helix theme, I don't actually need all that, do I? Oh, but that's not going to be as easy. No, never mind. I can't do that. Because that's only the title, right? So unless I want to do like a builder for that, but I don't, that's too much. So it's impl stream event pub function new, or like create. Super Cuber, hello, how are you doing today? So we'll do title. So that's going to be a, so in this case, this is going to be a stir because it makes sense for me to have a stir. We have username, which is a string, and the theme, which is a string. We're going to turn a self. Okay, so let's also put in unknown to handle like, hey, what if we don't know what this is? Okay, so we're going to do match on the title. So if the title is change Helix theme. Oh, all right. So I did the add snooze 3 times, so I can't snooze anymore. So 50 seconds before a Twitch ad. Change Helix theme. I want to turn a self. Change Helix theme. We have a username. We have the theme. Otherwise, we have an unknown, and that becomes self unknown. Okay, so that gives us a new one of these. We go into you. Okay, so we have our title, we have our redeemer, we have our, okay, so this is actually a username. Username, we have our input. So we want to create, which really this is like the theme. Actually, no, we don't know this is just input. Okay, so this is going to be the, what is it called? Stream event. Stream event. Stream event. New. Pass it. Title. Pass it username. Pass it theme. We get you. Don't need to print you off anymore. Okay, so I'm going to send the stream event. So you're going to be upset about because it's the wrong type. Theme. This is input. Okay. Yes, you're the wrong type for a little while, but that's fine. So sender. You're not a string. You're going to be a stream event that we send. Okay, so I don't need to print line received a message anymore. But what I should do is make it so that your debug mode. So now you're happy. Everyone's happy. Now we'll go through this entire thing again. The assumption is that this will work, and then it'll be like a pain for me to start up once at the beginning of the stream, and then it will just sort of be working for a while. See, that one just worked the first time. I don't know why. Okay, so now change Helix theme to, what do I want to change it to? Do Dracula again. Received a message, change Helix theme, username Brookzerker, theme Dracula. Perfect. And if I change it to any other theme, like turn off LSP, received a message unknown. So I will be able to do all sorts of fun stuff with this. We'll be able to then add to the event types, and then if I want to receive what type of event it is, I just mark the receiver in there. It's gonna be great. So I don't need. Let's see. This is in main, right? I don't need the. Let's see. Oh, we don't. Okay, I got rid of all the print lines. So all that I need to do now is get rid of all these warnings. What are you upset about? Unused variable meta. Oh, I guess like I just don't need that at all, right? Oh, okay. So that's not. Hold on. Okay, so if I'm ignoring you, why are you upset? Unused variable metadata. Okay. But I also need. Come on. What are my choices here? Try ignoring the field, which I'm already doing. What did you do? It's not. It thinks the problem is back here, but it's not. Okay, so I need to update all of you to take in just the payload because I'm ignoring the metadata, which is fun. Okay, my LSP is like totally screwed up now. It like thinks the problem is over here when it's really like over here. Oh, I'm not doing any of these. So yeah, okay. So there's some stuff to fix and like make a little bit better, but the general project is working, which is great. Let's go ahead and at least get this on up. All right, so we are listening for a specific change Helix theme event. Wait, do I not? Okay, so GitHub, repo create. Twitch events listener, that's going to be fine. Builds, public. Yes, go. Okay, that's good there. And then the other thing is this one here. Okay, so this is initial commit, I guess. Okay, so now I have those two projects up on GitHub in case, you know, something terrible happens. But I can, the next time we're going to be stitching them together so that it all works. But I have to head out for today. I have to go grab some lunch before my meetings this afternoon. And let's see, there's no planned streams for the rest of this week. We're going to be, I've got a bunch of other stuff to do. I've got a lightning talk that I'm giving on tomorrow night. So I have to prepare for that as well. And I don't have a fun stream planned yet. I need to figure that out. Probably chat about it a little bit in the Discord channel over the next week or two. So anyways, the next planned stream will be next week on Monday, where we'll continue with this project and see if we can get it working, because all we have to do is clean up a little bit on the listener and then write the manager. And once we have the manager and everything stitched through, then we'll be able to change the theme dynamically through redemptions, Twitch redemptions, which is going to be nice and awesome. Sorry, YouTube. As far as I can tell, there is no API for me to get like any kind of events or any kind of things like that. And I've heard that even creating chat APIs, like getting a chat, is a nightmare. So I probably won't be handling that, which is unfortunate, but sort of a thing we have to live with, right? At least right now. So with that, thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. I hope that you all have a great rest of your day. And I will see you next time. Bye.